This is the Weather Xtreme video. It's the morning edition for Thursday, the 27th of July. I'm James Spann. Hot, muggy weather today. A few heavy downpours this afternoon, but storms should be increasing tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night in advance of a front that promises to bring drier air to the state over much of the weekend. How about that? Check things out this morning. There's the water vapor satellite view. Classic dog day look. Upper air jet stream well to the north, ridging down here across the deep south in a maritime tropical muggy air mass. 70s early this morning, very humid. Birmingham at 76. The high today up in the low to mid 90s. And we note there is a heat advisory for parts of West Alabama, including Tuscaloosa and Greensboro and Fayette. But honestly, I don't think you'd tell the difference if you went from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to Anniston. Everybody's going to be hot and muggy today. There is a risk of severe weather, a marginal risk north of the state from Oklahoma City to New York City. But tomorrow, that risk drops to the south, and you can see severe storms possible for parts of the eastern U.S. In Alabama, the northeastern corner is now under the standard slight risk. The SPC guys have kind of taken a pretty good chunk of the state out of that, but still there's a marginal risk all the way down to South Alabama. And really, the effect's going to be the same. We'll have strong storms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Some of them could produce a wet microburst, local areas of strong straight-line winds. Just be aware of that. And then on Saturday, the risk shifts down into South Alabama, a marginal risk basically along and south of US 80, as drier air begins to push into North Alabama. And these maps, I debate whether even showing these in summer, because yesterday parts of Hoover and Vestavia had almost 4 inches of rain in about 1 hour. But this is showing a little minimum through central Alabama. This is valid through Thursday of next week. We'll see some heavy downpours in spots today and more of them tomorrow and tomorrow night. But after tomorrow night, things do look drier for several days over the weekend through the early next week. In the tropics, little wave, it's really hard to identify in the eastern Atlantic, but there's very dry air out there, and the NHC guys have a 30% chance of slow development over the next 5 days. It's going to have a very hard time, but we'll watch that one way or the other. But model fans, let's go. The GFS, this is the 06C run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time at 500 millibars. Troughing moving into the northeast United States, 594 heat ridge centered a little to the west of here. And again, the dew points are sky high. It's going to be sultry today. Highs mid-90s in many spots. And morning sun, scattered storms this afternoon. Where will they pop up? Who knows? It's the thunderstorm lottery. This is the high-resolution HRRR, and these short-range models are clueless, basically. The radar's not going to look like that. Certainly they didn't identify 4 inches of rain in Hoover and Vestavia yesterday. They just can't do that. There's no skill. But just be aware that some folks could see a downpour, but many spots yesterday had nothing. Despite that big flash flood for parts of the Birmingham metro. Same kind of thing today. Now, tomorrow, the ridge weakens, a surface boundary approaches. And that should mean an increase in the coverage of showers and storms. This is the high-res NAM early tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, suggesting at that point a batch of storms over North Alabama. Then later in the day by 5 o'clock, we've got these scattered storms coming to the southeast. And again, we just understand the radar is not going to look like that. There could be more out there, but we'll mention a pretty good chance of showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. And this is Saturday. Dry air begins to move in. There might be a lingering shower pretty early in the day for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, but I think a pretty good chunk of the day will be dry with lowering dew points, lowering humidity values. The sky should be mostly sunny by afternoon for sure. Sunday promises to be a beautiful day. We start today Sunday morning down in the 60s, maybe low 60s or upper 50s in the cooler pockets. High Sunday, upper 80s. Dew points are way down. It's going to be a very comfortable day for late July. This is typically the hottest part of summer. Monday, and again, we could see some upper 50s Monday morning for North Alabama. The cooler pockets, a sunny day with a high in the mid to upper 80s. This is Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high close to 90. And then Wednesday, moisture comes back. We'll bring back the chance of scattered showers and storms. And a week from today, Thursday, the 3rd of August, Got a weak troughing over the east, and it's kind of muggy with a chance of scattered showers and storms. This is the end of the forecast period. This is Saturday, the 5th of August. Again, heights not bad at all for this time of the year. Moist air, scattered showers and storms, a mix of sun and clouds. And for the hottest part of summer, these numbers are just not bad. Now, today, we'll be up in the mid-90s, but after that, we're looking at mostly mid to upper 80s, maybe a few days around 90 through mid-August with lows in the 60s and 70s. Looking pretty good. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.